Hey folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here with the Summit Spinifex Ankle Gaiter.
Hit it.
It's a low-cut, lightweight gaiter. Comes in a heavy-duty polyester or canvas version with a handy one size fits most size. Hold up, to make sure you don't miss any of our awesome content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get back to it. So your Spinifex gaiters will come in a set of 2, and I've just got one here for you today to run through for the video. These are a shorter gaiter, as you can see here, compared to some of the longer versions. They're ideal for people who either want to save weight, don't need the addition of length on a gaiter because you're not bush bashing or needing more protection around your upper leg. They're also really great for people who have larger calf muscles, and the longer gaiters don't really fit around the top. So a shorter gaiter can be a really great compromise. So this particular one that I've got here is a 450 GSM polyester, and it does come in an 8-ounce canvas version as well. Now the Spinifex gaiter is a one size fits all. Having said that though, our size guide online will show you a 36 to 37.5 centimetre and a half measurement, and that's going to be the max up here for the, what am I talking about? Circumference around your leg. So even though we do have that 36 to 37.5 centimetre guide, it is a fully adjustable top on the gaiter. So we've got this elastic bungee cord that runs the whole way through, and that's locked into place by this pretty firm toggle here. We've also got this little handy nylon pull on the elastic, which makes it quite easy to adjust that. Now I can, if I wanted to, I can adjust this all the way down. So if you do have a smaller leg, or you want to get this for a child or something, there's absolutely no limitations for you, even though we sort of say that 36 to 37 centimetres on the website. So on the front we have our Velcro strip. Now we've also got a press stud at the base and at the top there, which prevents the Velcro accidentally coming undone. And of course, at the bottom or the edges of the Velcro is where it's most susceptible to start coming apart. And that that press stud that we've got on the bottom is also covered by this sort of reinforced nylon strap there, or what would you call that, nylon tab. Now we've also got this other section here of nylon tab with a stainless steel shoelace hook. And on the sides here, we've got nice reinforced webbing to help provide some rigidity along the base. And we've got this nylon rope, which is what we use to create the strap around the base of your foot. So I'm gonna leave this undone, and I'm gonna show you how to tie that up in a little bit. So first things first, I'll grab my tape measure and I will show you roughly about where we're gonna wanna be measuring on the leg. So the gaiter itself is around about 23 centimetres tall, and we're gonna probably want that sitting just above or below our ankle bone to give us good protection. So around about this point on our leg, roughly, that gives you a bit of a guide. We'll do a measurement here. Now I've got really large calves and lower legs, so I know that I'm on the absolute sort of limit of sizing for these gaiters. So I'm around about 37 centimetres there. And as I mentioned before, these gaiters will fit up to about a 37.5 centimetres or 37.5 centimetres. So what I'm going to want to be doing is popping that gaiter around at the base of my foot first, where I'm going to line up the Velcro and put that press stud down. Now you may not have, I have on my trail runners here, I've got this little gaiter loop. Now not all shoes or boots will have that, which isn't a problem because you can just put your stainless steel hook over your shoelaces like so, and it's good to sort of get both of them so you're not having tensioning issues with your shoelaces. Otherwise you can also just put it through your gaiter loop at the front of your shoe. So from this point, we're gonna have our nylon rope here, that we need to size. So what you're going to want to do is, I don't really have it on these runners, but you're going to want that that foot hook essentially to run through the instep of your shoe, and that's going to be more pronounced in a hiking boot, for example. So once we're here, what you're going to want to do is get one side of your cord and run that through the loop like so, and then you're just going to want to just change this a little bit here, get that in the right instep. You're just going to want to give these a little bit of a pull just to sort of find out exactly the right tension that you're going to want to keep your gaiters sitting sort of nice and low over the top of your shoe like so. Now, I find it a lot easier to tie this up when it's not on my foot, so I'm just going to hold that there, remove the Velcro and the hook. And now it's just a simple matter of, there's no real fancy way that you need to do this. It's just a simple matter of tying a double knot that's roughly in that spot. Now, if you are someone who has a much larger foot or a much longer leg, it might be possible that you're gonna need a lot more nylon around the base of your shoe. But for someone like me, that's the maximum sort of limit that I'm looking at to fit this gaiter. So any excess can easily, unless you're planning for these gaiters to be worn by somebody else, you can easily just cut these off and give them a little bit of a melt with a lighter or something like that. And that way it's going to be pretty much sized up for you for the rest of the lives of the gaiter. Now, this nylon cord is quite robust, but if you do wear through it, as you can see, it's very easy to just untie it or cut it off and replace it with some paracord or similar, just like you would a shoelace. So once you've got that underfoot or your instep strap sorted, you're going to then again attach your gaiter at the base, starting off with your Velcro and your press stud, and then hooking onto your shoelaces or your gaiter hook. Now, the next step is to do up the press stud at the top. So if you're a little bit shorter and have bigger calf muscles like I do, I find it easier to just point my toe to get a nice bit of tension along the front of the gaiter there, and that allows me to line up the Velcro and smooth it down nice and tightly. So I'm going to stand up and give you a bit of an idea about how that looks and fits around my shoe. Now, obviously, if I have a smaller calf muscle, I'm going to be adjusting and tensioning this toggle and the top of the gaiter at this point. But because, as I mentioned before, I'm at the maximum size for this one size fits all gaiter, I don't need to do that. So that is about it for the Spinifex ankle gaiter, how to measure it and fit it. Ideal for hikers who want a little bit of extra protection for their shoe and their boot. You can get this at snowies.com.au.